All right, welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk to you guys about Joaquim Silva versus Jesse Ronson. This fight is a fight with a few interesting wrinkles. Joaquim Silva fights once every 7 years. He's got 7 fights in 7 years, which is fucking abysmal. But unlike Guido Canetti, he's 10 years younger. He's 33 as opposed to 43. So it's not the end of the world, I guess. Technically, he's entering his prime. The only problem with that is his 2 losses have come recently, and they're knockout losses. So you've got to wonder how he's developing as a fighter. And those knockout losses come to really good strikers. Ricky Glenn. I can't believe I'm calling him Ricky. It was Rick Glenn not too long ago. I feel like Richie Aprile. What's with this Ricky? No, but Nasrat Hapgrass as well, who is, a very good striker as well. So not the 2 worst losses, but still not the best way to lose, and certainly twice in a row when you're fighting infrequently. And Jesse Ronson's a guy who's had a rough go of things. Really rough UFC career. First stint, lost 3 decision losses, all split, and to all really good fighters like Kevin Lee and Michel Prazeres and Trinaldo, I think. And now here he is in the UFC. He's coming off a loss to Rafa Garcia, which didn't look good, and it should have been preceded by a victory of his sole victory in the UFC over Nicholas Dalby, which was a huge feather in his cap, clubbing and subbing that guy in round 1. And instead, that fight was ruled a no contest because he cheated. Did some steroids or some shit. I don't know. I never followed the steroid thing. You guys might. You could ask me, was that anadrone or dehydrodrone? I don't fucking know this shit. It's all fucking steroids to me. But anyway, Joaquim Silva is a guy who, despite the 2 knockout losses, I've liked what I've seen from him in the UFC. He's a good, aggressive fighter, and he's got deceptively good cardio. Round 3 knockout over Jared Gordon, which has aged well. And he had a strong round 3 against Vince Pichel, and his fight against Reza Madadi as well. He's looked good and bad. Same thing with Jesse Ronson. He's looked good and bad. And this fight could be close, could be one of those really tight fights. But a gun to my head, I'm finding myself siding with Joaquim Silva. I think Silva's a guy who's the more powerful striker. And Jesse Ronson's been put away a few times. Oleg Sashin in the PFL, Mike Ricci, Rafa Garcia, even though I don't think Silva's going to be able to follow that blueprint that Garcia followed. But still, Silva's a versatile fighter. If he finds an opportunity, could take Ronson out of there. I like that about Silva. And also, as I'm prone to saying often, power can win decisions as well. And I could see that being the case here. Jesse Ronson is a longer fighter. He's got better volume, but he's going to lose the power battle. I just find myself siding with Silva. It's a fight between 2 inconsistent fighters. It'd be cool to see Ronson take Silva out as well, finally get that official UFC victory. Really, betting-wise, I'm not married to anything. I threw something on Silva at minus 145, and the under, which, covers a good chunk of paths to victory for both fighters, is minus 120 at 2.5 rounds. That's enticing, but really, that's it. I'm not really betting heavily on this fight. I'm just hoping to see a good fight, and I'm hoping to learn more about these fighters. That's where I'm at. Guys been in the UFC. Both these guys were fighting in the UFC, 7 years ago. And it's like, I want to learn more about them. Well, maybe we will. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful horse shit. And check out my other videos.